and gentlemen, your task force bolts.
Let's go, Patriot!
Now going to pass it over to the battalion commander of 1188, Snake Eyes 5. Snake Eyes 6. Usually I'm thinking of myself as the next one. Sorry.
Alright. Hey, Bolts, task force Bolts, stand down, peace. Alright, team, so first of all, we saw you back in Thanksgiving, and I could not be more proud, CSM and I could not be more proud of the absolute magnanimous task that you accomplished, right? But I was also talking to some spouses. Where are you at? And I know you don't want to hear me talk, alright? So I'll keep my comments to 30 seconds or less. What you did, known as deployment, right? It took the entire battalion. And we've talked about many times about being ready to fight, to win the fight anywhere, anytime, and you proved that. We proved that as a battalion because it took the entire battalion to get you out the door on time. You went to a brand new theater. You took over some really crappy property, right? You made it work. You accounted for that property, but more importantly, you defended. You provided air and missile defense to a critical defended asset, and you did what a lot of battalions spend up months training up to do. All right, so I cannot be more proud. You know this, I know this, the brigade commander knows it, and CSM, and so welcome back, Task Force Bolts. You know we're going to Table 8 next week, right? Just kidding, just kidding. No, team, super proud of you, and with that, I'll hand it over to Pacific Guardian 6.
All right, hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm Colonel Joe Scott. For those who don't know, you know me. I have the immense privilege of serving as the commander of 38th Brigade. Welcome home, soldiers at Bolts Battery and associated task force attachments. I know that I am probably the last thing standing between you and your loved ones, so I'll also be brief. We're intensely proud of you. Your deployment to the U.S. Central Command, AOR, came at an especially fraught period in that region's history. Your outstanding performance in daily operations defended your fellow American service members, demonstrated our nation's commitment to its partners in the region, and contributed immeasurably to the efforts the U.S. has had in the past year plus to keep the dangerous and deadly conflict between Israel, Iran, and Iran's proxy forces from spreading even further across the region. Great job. Your accomplishments were very historic. This is the first time soldiers from 1188 have been in the Middle East since 2003. 3 years before the battalion moved here to Okinawa. And this is, in fact, the first time ever that a Patriot battery deployed from the Pacific to CENTCOM AOR. Amazing accomplishments on such short notice. Thank you for all you did over the last 5 months. I want to give a quick thank you to the rear detachment from Bravo Battery. Any of them in here? They're all probably working. Hey, rear detachment, for those of you who are here, hey, great job. All right, it's an unheralded and often unnoticed role, taking care of the families, taking care of the equipment while your fellow soldiers are downrange. Great job keeping the stuff in the fight here in Japan while everybody else is forward. And finally, a special thank you to the families. All right, the hardest part of your life is when your soldier is gone. And it's especially hard when many of you are far from your homes in the United States. So thank you for taking care of each other. Thank you for all you do to support our soldiers each and every day. Welcome home. Be safe. Great to have you back. First line of defense, Ishidan by valor and power.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude today's ceremony. Task Force Bolts, you are released to your families.
And finally, a special thank you to the families. All right, the hardest part of your life is when your soldier is gone. And it's especially hard when many of you are far from your homes in the United States. So thank you for taking care of each other. Thank you for all you do to support our soldiers each and every day. Welcome home. Be safe. Great to have you back. First line of defense, Ishidan by valor and power.